Welcome, you magnificent bastards, to AIZN Breakdowns. If you're looking for polite conversation about, I don't know, elevator music, you've come to the wrong damn place.
Strapping myself in for another gloriously chaotic descent into the mind of AIZN.
Oh, yeah.
Today, we're not just dipping our toes. We're base jumping into their brand spanking new track, Cowgirl.com, ripped straight from the AIZN back roads, country, chaos, and questionable wisdom playlist on YouTube.
Oh, that playlist is a goddamn national treasure. Serious.
If it really is something else.
Like a honky-tonk exploded, and the shrapnel was pure comedic gold and, like, life advice that'll either save your soul or get you arrested.
Pretty much sums it up, yeah.
Oh.
And AIZN wasn't kidding with the warning edgy lyrics, absurdity that'll make you question your sanity,
Personally.
and enough profanity to make a longshoreman blush.
Right. And Cowgirl.com doesn't just walk that line. It pole dances all over it.
Absolutely. This track is just, it's over the top in the best possible way. It's edgy as hell. It's laugh out loud funny. And beneath all the shock and, glitter, there's a genuinely sharp commentary.
Totally.
Fair warning, folks. This song is a goddamn earworm. You will be humming this while you're trying to, explain quantum physics to your grandma.
Oh, 100%. It's that catchy. Okay, let's dive headfirst into this lyrical rodeo. Verse 1.
Let's do it.
We're instantly hit with this super modern image. A ring light halo and filters on fleek. Sets the scene, right?
Yeah, very digital age desperado getting ready for her close-up.
But then it takes this gloriously trashy turn with Daddy's tipping big and $8.99. What's that, immediate gut punch there for you?
It's the sheer, unapologetic commodification of intimacy.
Right.
This isn't coy flirting. It's a direct transaction. Just throws the blurring lines between, I guess, genuine connection and online commerce right in your face.
Exactly. And then, boom, gold-plated dildo, glitter on my tits. It's so outrageously in your face, it's almost like performance art.
It really is. It's bold.
Totally. And the line that just grabs you by the throat is, who the fuck needs love when you can cash that shame?
Oof. Yeah.
It's the defiant anthem of this character, isn't it?
Yeah.
A middle finger to societal judgment wrapped in a dollar bill.
That's a good way to put it.
Is it like a true embrace of this lifestyle? Or is there maybe a hint of something darker lurking beneath that bravado? What do you think?
That's a million-dollar question, isn't it? It could be pure empowerment, reclaiming agency.
Right.
Or, like you say, maybe there's a layer of forced cynicism, a way to cope with potential vulnerability.
Could be.
Either way, it's a brutally honest statement about motivation in a world obsessed with online validation.
Definitely. Which leads us perfectly into that chorus, a goddamn masterclass in catchiness.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the cowgirl of the .com. What does that conjure up in your twisted mind?
It's this incredible, hilarious clash of archetypes, right? The classic cowgirl, rugged, independent, thrown headfirst into the hypersexualized, often exploitative landscape of the internet.
Yeah, it's a brilliant, jarring juxtaposition. Sticks in your brain like cheap whiskey.
Totally. And then suckers dropping dollars just to call me mom.
Oh my God, the sheer bluntness. It's breathtaking.
It is. It just reduces these online interactions to their most primal and, let's be honest, kind of pathetic level.
It was sad, yeah.
And the rejection of serious love for short-term thrills and a strap-on song is, well, it's certainly a statement.
A big one.
It's a gloriously profane declaration of independence from traditional romantic expectations.
Absolutely. And the lines, you call it sin, I call it my cream, and baby, I don't date, I dominate. That's pure, unadulterated defiance. Yeah. Taking the judgment and flipping it into a badge of honor.
Exactly. And that final gut punch of the chorus. And cry to the bank while y'all masturbate.
Woo! Dark.
It's dark, it's funny as hell, and it's a razor-sharp commentary on the audience fueling this kind of content.
Yep.
It forces you to confront the transactional, maybe even exploitative nature of online personas. It's genius.
Okay, let's mosey on over to verse 2. This is where we see a much darker side rear its ugly head.
Yeah, it shifts.
It's not all digital dollars and champagne wishes. We get those venomous DMs, the freak in the DMs saying, I deserve my frights. The specific insults, whore, slut, bitch. It's a stark reminder of the toxic sludge that pollutes the internet. What's so unsettling about this shift for you?
It's the stark contrast, I think. The same people who are, let's be frank, probably jerking off to this persona
Right.
are simultaneously spewing this vile hatred and condemnation.
It's messed up.
And the line about them jerking off to me while screaming for the Lord is such a disturbing encapsulation of that online hypocrisy. It's almost too on the nose.
It really is. And then it bleeds into the real world, which is even more chilling. The fan at the mall confessing his habits
Oh, God.
and then spitting on the ground. That's a genuinely disgusting image of objectification and disrespect.
It really is. And the image of the gun and the grin, the threat to make me pure by burning off her sin, that escalates things to a terrifying level. It's a brutal reminder of the very real dangers that can come with online visibility, especially when it intersects with, twisted ideologies.
Absolutely. Which segues perfectly into the pre-chorus. That shift from giggles to recognizing a warning sign is palpable.
Yeah, I feel it.
It's that moment where the online bravado just crashes into the brick wall of personal safety.
Exactly. Smile for the cam, then check all the locks. That line is so goddamn telling. It perfectly captures the performative nature of the online world versus the very real need for self-preservation.
So true.
And that line, even queens and thongs get thrown at the rocks, is just a stark and brutal reminder that no one is immune to online hate and potentially violence.
Nope. Then we get the second dose of that glorious chorus, but with a few killer updates.
Yeah, slight changes.
Writing algorithms like a ticking bomb. That's such a perfect encapsulation of the precarious and ever-shifting landscape of online fame.
It really is. It speaks to the unpredictable nature of these platforms, where your success is often at the mercy of these constantly changing and, opaque algorithmic forces.
Total chaos engine.
Pretty much. And serious love, shit's too rough. Feels even more hardened, right? More cynical after the threats and encounters in verse 2.
Yeah, definitely feels earned, that cynicism. And the line, I get hearts and threats in the same inbox,
Now,
is a brutal, concise summary of the duality of online life for someone in this position. The adoration and the vitriol, just side by side.
all mixed together, and the slight twist on the final lines of the chorus. You call it gross, I call it my scheme. And baby, I don't date, I dominate, and cry to the bank while y'all self-debate. It doubles down on that sense of agency, of taking control and profiting despite all the negativity swirling around.
Right. Okay, now, the bridge. Spoken word. Raw as hell.
Yeah, shifts gears again.
I'm not your sinner, I'm your goddamn reflection. That's a mic drop moment right there. So confrontational, accusatory.
It completely flips the script, doesn't it? She's not the one being judged anymore. She's holding up a mirror to the audience.
Exactly.
And their own messed up desires and hypocrisies.
The idea that her actions fuel their obsession is so damn sharp. And the line, you call me names but beg for my touch. Preaching on Twitter while paying me much, that's just pure, unadulterated truth bomb. The hypocrisy laid bare.
Totally bare. And then the chilling reminder of her reality. I sleep with a knife and eyes in the back.
Yeah, that hits hard.
Because obsession don't knock, it just attacks. It's a gut punch that brings the potential dangers of this online world crashing down again. The humor can't completely mask that vulnerability.
Not at all. Okay, finally, the final chorus. It feels even more world-weary, maybe. More resigned.
A little bit, yeah.
Y'all worship me private but treat me like scum. That's a tragically accurate portrayal of how online figures, especially women, are often dehumanized.
It really is. And serious love, that's for the naive, I've seen what hides under desperation's sleeve, that speaks to a deep disillusionment with genuine connection, likely forged in the fires of these very online interactions she describes.
Makes sense. But even with that cynicism, there's still that spark of defiance. This world's fucked, but I ride that stream.
Yeah, I know it's broken, but I'm still here, still doing my thing.
Exactly. It's an acceptance of the messy reality and a refusal to be drowned by it.
And those final lines are just powerful as hell. So tip me or hate me, either way, I own your thoughts at the end of the day.
It's the ultimate power move, right?
Hey,
Regardless of your reaction, she's burrowed into your brain. This song is a goddamn earworm that you just can't shake.
Exactly. Cowgirl.com isn't just a catchy piece of auditory filth, folks.
Auditory filth, I like that.
It's a brutal, hilarious, and deeply thought-provoking exploration of identity, exploitation, and the gloriously messy collision of our online and offline lives.
Well said. It's the kind of track that gets stuck in your head and makes you think, even while you're involuntarily tapping your foot to that infectious beat.
Oh, absolutely. If you haven't already had your mind blown, you absolutely need to dive headfirst into AIZN Backroads playlist on YouTube.
Do it.
Trust us, it's a goddamn wild ride.
Seriously. And while you're down that rabbit hole, make sure you hit that subscribe button on AIZN's channel. You do not want to miss whatever gloriously profane masterpiece they unleash next.
Definitely not. And smash that bell icon so you don't miss any future deep dives right here on AIZN Breakdowns, or any new bangers that are guaranteed to get stuck in your head for days.
Until next time, you beautiful degenerates, stay gloriously weird.